Hello, friend, and welcome to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. My name is Teresa Stone. I am the Blended Mama, and today we are going to be talking about our cruise insert. I'm super excited about this because I'm actually going on my first cruise this year. So my husband has actually been using my insert. Maybe not as much as I would have preferred, but there are some things filled out in here, and don't you know, I didn't actually know about all of it. So I let him plan our trips because he's so much better at it than I am. Um, and so he does our vacation planning. So just to be clear, I did not fill any of this out. His handwriting is so much better than mine. I'm a little bit jealous. I'm going to guess his mother instilled that into him. But anyway, so we're going to chat about our cruise planner insert. Now, listen, if this is your first time coming and hanging out with me, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. I am a mom. I'm a stepmom. We're a blended family, so we've been married 10 years this year, and the cruise is our 10th anniversary trip later this fall. So I'm really excited, but all of our kids are between 15 and 19, which is just kind of wild to think about. We have 2 high school graduates, 2 more next year, and then the last 2 are in 3 years. So we've got 3 years left with these kiddos in our house. Although, I mean, my son just graduated and he's still staying with us. So there you go. But anyway, so we're going to chat about cruise inserts. If you have never heard of Doula 12, we are a lifestyle organizer company. Think paper planners, but so much more. We have inserts for all sorts of different things. I just got one in for plants and plant care, which if you know anything about me, I'm not very good at taking care of plants. Like this is probably the appropriate plant for me because it's plastic. But I do try really hard. So I'm excited to document some about my plants, and we'll talk about that one another day. But we are talking about travel this month over on Facebook. So if you are not following me on Facebook, I would love for you to come over and hang out with me. So I wanted to talk about our cruise insert today. All right. So let's hop into it and let's see if I can get this to work for me today. All right. So again, this is a cruise insert. I will put the link in the show notes so that you can find it. Like I said, so he's already started some things, friends. He actually wrote in it. I'm happy for him. I'm excited. So this is our 10th anniversary trip to Alaska. So he has already put in some of our, he does have the flights now. So I'll need him to come put our flight information into these sections, but we're staying in an Airbnb on the front end in Seattle for a couple extra days, which is going to be exciting. So there's some things we needed to do before leaving. We're getting our passports, figuring out pet arrangements, and figuring out how Tori's going to get to school. I'm really hoping she has her driver's license by then, but she might not. So we do have details about the cruise itself. And then comes the packing list pages. So this one has some just full columns. And then these are kind of broken up so you can put into categories. So maybe there are, maybe there's like a captain's night or things like that you need specific things for. So you can kind of arrange it for maybe the different excursions, things like that. Okay. Obviously, I haven't started that. That is not until October. So I'm kind of waiting a little bit to see what the weather is expected to be like. Then you can set a budget. I know that might be a 4-letter word for some of y'all, but it is actually 6. So, but there is a place for you to put your budget. You can list things that are included and things that are not included in the cost of your cruise. So if there are other things that you need to consider, that is where you're going to put that. You have a place to list all of your excursions. So we are doing whale watching and wildlife quest. We're doing the train ride into Skagway, or maybe it's from Skagway. It does go into Canada. And then the Empress experience. I believe this is the tea room in Victoria. So these were the excursions that we had. I feel like we might have one more now. Depending on the length of your cruise, you may have lots more excursions. And then he's already got kind of our itinerary of where we're going to be each day. So I'm excited for that. This is just the itinerary for the cruise itself. He did not include our days in Seattle. So I may just, redo these 2 days to include what we're going to do in Seattle. Okay. All right. And then at the very back, and the rest of the pages match these. So just so you know, the rest of the pages are all the same. So this is a place for you to plan out your individual days, but also to keep track of memories. So this is like a whole day here. So you have your date, your day at sea, or your location, your activity schedule. So what are you planning to do? The things you want to not miss, any notes you might want to have. You can document what the weather is like. You have a place to journal about your favorite memories. And then there's even sections already created for you to drop in some photos. You can also list your favorite food from that day. So lots and lots of fun things, and a place for you to basically keep all of your cruise memories in a single place. So I love that. All right, friends, that was really all I had to share with you on the cruise insert. If you are cruising this summer or this fall, I encourage you to grab this one and create your memory keeping book with this insert. It's going to be fabulous. I am excited to get to it after he has finished filling in the details because he's not so good at things like packing lists. That is not his forte. So he's going to do all the planning for the trip, and then I will plan the packing list of these are the things we need to take. Also fun cruise trip or cruise tip. And this is my first cruise, but, somebody told me, so I will tell you, make sure you look on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, look for the Facebook group for your specific cruise ship and dates. And then you might be able to meet people. You'll see some other, you'll get like lots of questions answered in there, especially if you're a first timer like me. I was like, do I need to bring like fancy clothes on this particular one? The answer is no, which is great because that helps me with my packing, because I'm already worried about how in the world am I packing 10 days of clothes in stuff that I'm going to carry on a plane. Because my husband is like, yeah, I'm just taking a carry-on. I'm not sure that that's realistic, but we're going to see. So we did get some fun suitcases that are supposed to make everything condensed and still fit in an overhead bin. I don't know if it's true. We're going to find out. I'm going to test it out this summer with a trip to Ohio, although I'm not flying, I'm driving. But I'm going to try to pack all of my things for a full week in the one bag. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, friends. If you have any questions about this particular insert or anything else, you can email me at teresa@theblendedmama.com, and I look forward to hearing from you. In the show notes, you will find the link to the insert and the link to follow me on Facebook if you want to continue our travel conversations. All right, friends, I hope you have a great day, and I will